Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something crazy with this EMG-81 pickup. Stick around. First of all, let's get this out of the box, take a look at it. That's everything that comes with an EMG-81. It's like a full kit. Got the instructions here too. And I'll probably need those, so I'm going to put those where I can grab them easily. We have the actual pickup in a foam case. Got some heft to it. This is the mounting hardware. And I believe this is entirely plug and play. So no soldering is required. Anyone can do it. And if this works for me, it's going to work for you too. Okay, here's our wiring kit. That's a pot. That's a pot. But they have terminals. This is a block. I don't know what to call it, like a terminal block. Okay, the screws for the pots. 9-volt. Comes with a jack too. Nice. And then there's a couple pieces of shrink wrap. What's that for? That was an opening of the EMG-81. Now what lucky guitar is going to get this beast? Sacrilege is about to occur. I'm sure I'm going to get a whole lot of comments on it. But I'm going to put the EMG in a Maestro LPJ. This is one I just got from Goodwill. The pickup's going to be like triple the cost of the instrument. I already went ahead and did some locking tuners to black it out, and I have a black adjustable bridge coming too. So this is going to be a blacked out LPJ Maestro. Put this in the pickup ring. Right spot, and let's do one side and to the other. Okay, we're just going to leave it right there for now, but I just got the pickup in the pickup ring, and I'm fairly certain that will drop right in. But before I do anything, I am going to look at the instructions to make sure that I'm plugging everything in properly. So I know that the pickup's plugged in correctly. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can thread this through, because I don't want to move to another step until I'm sure. That's never going to happen, so I'm going to have to drill that out. Even though it is a solderless kit, doesn't mean it's going to drop into everything. Okay. That I've drilled all the way through, making that hole large enough to accommodate the pickup wire, which should go straight in now. Again, that's the fun of working on your own stuff. At some point, something like this is going to happen. You're going to have to deal with it. Feels like it's through. I'm going to have quite a bit of slack. I'm going to try and leave some of it in the pickup cavity. I'm going to have to replace the jack. Okay, so that's the old output jack. So they have different instructions for different needs. So with the picture right there, it's going to be pretty easy to follow. Now, battery bus is on the end of this, and the pickup goes onto that. Oh, it's a battery bus. It can go anywhere on there because it's a bus. Okay, so the pickup is now connected to battery bus and terminal. Oh, that's why it's got that. Terminal is going to have negative, positive, and a negative from the battery. There's the diagram. Battery bus goes on first. Negative, negative. There, I felt that reassuring snap. So they definitely fit tight, so there's no issues. I like soldering, but as long as it works, it works. Okay, so batteries first. Output cable black, next to black. Okay, so that's the only thing going to the tip. Okay. That's much tighter than the original output jack, but it's not going to ground anything out, so I'm not overly concerned. Output jack is attached. Output jack to the battery bus. Okay, so this goes from the pickup into the master volume. And what else goes on the volume? A jumper goes on the volume. Go between the two pickups. Black and ground. Master tone is going to get the volume with the negative on the outside, so there's a twist, and it's also labeled on there as ground. And the output cable ground in the center, again, they flip. I guess I don't need this, and nowhere in my instructions does it say that I need this. I guess in more complex settings we would use that. So if this is correct, all I have to do is assemble, and it looks like I'm going to have enough room for a battery. Excellent. But that's it installed inside of the Maestro. Now, will a battery fit? That is the question. Yes, we can install an EMG-81 in a Maestro Les Paul Jr., so I assume you could do that for an Epiphone Les Paul Jr. or a Gibson Les Paul Jr. if you so desired. Plug in the pickup. Remember, the pickup goes with the gut sticking up. And then I'm just reusing the same plate that was on there. And that's plastic, so you never want to be torquing down on those. Last thing to do is test it out. Okay, I just wanted to give it a tippity tap on the pickups. So we have successfully installed an EMG pickup on a Gibson Maestro, and it went, well, a couple of things that we had to do. Number one was remount these holes to make them a little bigger. I also had to remount the hole that the pickup wire runs through because it just wasn't going to go through as is. The battery door, no modifications are going to be needed. It's all going to tuck in there real nice. And I got a rechargeable in there now, so that's it. We're not going to hear it play yet because I need to get the right bridge for this. But that's coming on Tuesday, and that's where we're going to pick this video up. I got my new bridge installed. Actually, everything's installed. I've done a lot of work to this since you last saw me. Besides getting that bridge on, which actually wasn't easy, I had to modify it just a little bit because the post spacing wasn't quite right. I don't know if it was the post spacing on the guitar or the bridge itself, but that wasn't a hard fix. Other than that, ready to go. I did have to chase down some high frets, but now the action's just where I like it, and there's no buzz or chings or dings or sitars or anything going on there. This thing is so much fun to play. What a fun project. Throwing an EMG active pickup on a cheap Maestro Les Paul Jr. I love it. I think it turned out beautiful. It is so much fun to play. It's so easy to play. It's just a very comfortable guitar. I don't care how cheap it is. I don't care how mismatched the hardware is. I love it, and that's what counts. Full of things I learned about EMG pickups doing this install. First of all is you don't have to have a ground wire to the bridge. I put one in here anyway, not knowing that. And I'm going to leave it in there because if I ever change the pickup out, I'll need it. But you don't have to ground an active pickup to your strings via the bridge. And as far as the installation, it's pretty much plug and play, drop it right in. If you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up because, hey, it was a great video, wasn't it? And subscribe to the channel. It's going to help me grow the channel even more. And I do appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate you watching the video most of all. So until next time, take care of yourself, enjoy your inexpensive gear, and peace.